Only 2,835 pounds, a little singles or doubles camping. Viking just came in here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Single axle, narrow body, easy towing, lightweight trailer if you're looking to, get away from a hybrid, get away from a pop-up, or just, try your first camper out, or you just have a limited capacity tow vehicle. This would work for any of those situations. Anything of which I am able to discern from my many years, going on a decade now, holy crap. I've been doing camper videos for almost 10 years now. That's kind of scary. Anyway, what my experience is telling me is that this is used, not abused. The folks were apparently very happy with it, but they decided to do more bigger camping, and they swapped it out for a small fifth wheel toy hauler here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Now this is a tiny camper really, but that front window up there with that weather shield and all the side breeze windows, open this thing up and give it some decent feel, some decent open sensory. Now you do have TV hookups over here against the wall. Looks like the previous owner did at one point add a swing out TV up there. What's nice is if you choose to do that, you could very easily just, now you can see exactly where to mount a TV, no measuring required. But secondly, you don't like that there? You don't like the little holes in the wall? I get it. Put a picture of the wall. No big deal. The dual hanging closets and full overhead cabinet, like big storage is a recurring trend you're going to hear me talk about in a small camper. Like there's storage under the bed, and I do like the dual side stands on each side of the bed. And what's really smart here is they actually have an open skeleton. Let me get up here. Technically right now you're in bed with me. Anyway. You can see how these are wide open, so it's very easy. Like if you have something tucked in there, you have a CPAP machine or a phone charger up there, you've got all those handy little things. Let's see here. I think, carpetless, easy cleaning. That's a handy little feature. Now, this does have a manual awning, but what's neat is that does allow it to actually have a larger awning, because you can put a manual awning arm over a sliding window. You don't really want to do that with a power awning arm traditionally. We do have a full-size air conditioner in here, and what's nice is this does have enough ceiling height that even a tall person like me can walk around in it and not hit my head on stuff. I will tell you though, those AC knobs are going to come darn close to greasing the top of my head. They just might do it. So kind of keep that in mind. But then again, I think taller folks were used to walking around and ducking under things. Like my wife's always like, duck, and my head's just always hanging down. It's part of the reason I have bad posture. I'm used to ducking under things. So we've got a small, simple, little couples dinette situation right here. Again, this is a couples camper, and if you do feel like having a little maybe grandkid guest over the weekend, she can just take care of you. Now she's a couples camper, but if you do have like a little guest, maybe a big dog, something like that, or you just need an extra large space to set some cargo like some totes while you're in transit, the dinette can fold down and take care of you. Now I say all the time how Coachman does storage very well. And in case you're not aware, Viking is the base level, sort of entry level Coachman camper. They make sure that they give you max possible storage under that dinette. Some brands will put like a water heater or something, or a water tank under those benches right there, but that will cut into your potential storage space. And if there's one thing the Coachman's good at, it's making sure campers have storage. Then the detail things like putting the struts on these overhead doors to make those cabinets easier to access. Little things like that are handy. Now, in an interesting turn, and it's one of the reasons that the dinette base is open, is your converter panel is actually mounted up high above the stereo, and that is just very uncommon. I don't normally see that. There's no positive or negative to doing it. It's just not usually done. And then below the kitchen countertop line here, again, little detail stuff, like you see that little pull catch right there, so that this wooden door does not open directly in front of that furnace. Just smart little detail things like that. Inexpensive, but smart things. That's what you're going to find all over in this little Viking camper right here. Now moving back through the to the bathroom area, on the back of the bathroom door, I do like just that extra mirror. It's like they didn't spend a ton of money doing it, but it's a super handy daily function item, and when that bathroom door is closed, that mirror will make the bathroom look and feel larger. We do have a simple foot flush toilet right here with plenty of legroom even for a bigger person like me. Tub shower combo, but with full surround paneling and a skylight. And I don't have the lights on currently because I'm between battery boxes. They're all recharging right now. I'm sorry about that. But we do have LED lights throughout, and they actually do a pretty generous job of putting plenty of lighting in here. And I really like how they fully finish this out very nicely here. Even though this is the simple series of Coachman campers in the Viking family, they didn't like cut the corner and just glue a mirror to the wall. They really finished this out very nicely here. The big counter, the big sink, and the storage below make this thing just a great little, like I said, couples or starter camper for small vehicles, or just simpler tastes. Now, I'm not trying to be all sunshine and rainbows. It's just that this camper is mostly sunshine and rainbows, like the bigger entry handle on a little base level camper. That's a nice thing. So if I'm going to be ultra picky, and just to demonstrate how fair I'm willing to be, this is like the only real blemish on the outside I can find. There's one little bump on the skirting down there. No big deal. Right next to your little simple side mount solar plug. Now, under that front bed, they did a very good job of giving you a big, wide pass-through compartment. And tall storage looks impressive, but wide storage is more functional. So this gives you plenty of space for things like big, wide lawn chairs, you know, your totes for your hoses and cables and connectors. We do have 4-corner jacks, and I do like the wheel on the front tongue jack. This thing is small enough and light enough if you need to, you're trying to like park it in a garage or something like that. You know, you can kind of just have it in the driveway, and you can hand push it around a little if you need to. Now, I believe the previous owner added the battery disconnect switch, that little red knob that you're seeing up there on the tongue, because I don't ever recall seeing that standard on any Vikings that I've seen before. I mentioned earlier, this is a narrow body camper. It's got about a 7-foot body, or 7'4", like 7.5-ish, something like that. And obviously we are just tip to tail over 20 feet with a sub 20-foot box. So small, easy towing camper. Good little preventative maintenance items here too. Like you can see the little mud dauber screen, the little anti-bug screen put over the furnace intake and exhaust, so you don't have a back, you know, a flame out, you know, a backup in there. Aluminum wheels on this little camper is a nice touch too. Base camper like this, if it would have had steel wheels, never would have bothered me or offended me whatsoever, you know. The outside utility shower is located right here in that rear corner. It's an easy thing to miss, but a super handy functioning item for a small camper. Now, the structure, this was never rated for like a huge additional cargo capacity, but previous owner put a small cargo tray in the back here. I don't think that's going to cause a problem. As long as you're not loading bags of concrete mix up onto something like this, you should be fine. Tires look good. Spare tire looks good. Roof is fully walkable. You got the big air conditioner on top. Overall, she's all right, guys. So whether it's from, you know, economy to excitement, we do it all at Haylett RV, new, used, and everything in between. Although I don't know what everything in between would incur. Anyway, so take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.